Okay, guys, I've got here for us chapter 6 of Lemons, and we are going to be looking at the chapter titled Orientation. I have an optional assignment for you with the reading of this chapter, and that is I would like to know, how would you feel if you were invited to go on a Bigfoot search or go look to see if there was a Bigfoot sighting? Would you be for going on that, or would you be against it? I'd love to know, and you can explain that to me if you wish. It's an optional assignment that you can do for the reading. Okay?
If we're going to make you an official assistant here at Bigfoot Detectives, Inc., you'll need a new employee orientation.
Orientation to what? Mousetraps or those old fishing poles in the corner? I look around again. What else is there really to know?
Well, for starters, you're going to need to take the Bigfoot Detectives, Inc. oath. Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
I already promised this whole ultimate secrecy thing. Is this really necessary? He raises his right hand and he waits for me to do the same. I do, but only after I give him my very best eye roll.
I, Lemonade Liberty Wit, promise not to blab any top secret Bigfoot related matters,
Tobin says, and I repeat it.
To any source, including all newspaper and TV reporters, corporate spies, and any and all naysayers while employed at Bigfoot Detectives, Inc. for eternity or longer.
Oh, give me a break.
Say it.
He peers at me over his wire rims. I say it.
Good. Okay. Now let me give you an orientation of the business.
He taps his fingers on his chin.
Let's see. Well, this is where I keep the stapler.
Tobin picks it up from on top of the desk to show me. Then he sets it back down, like I don't have eyes.
The stapler remover.
And he holds that up to show me and sets that back down. Okay, let me stop you right there because I can see where this is going. I thought this would be more about the meat and potatoes of the whole technical operation you've got happening here.
We just had cereal, he says, looking at me funny.
What? No. The Bigfoot stuff. I mean, what do you do, really?
I'm getting to that, Tobin says. First things first, the message pad.
He holds up a pad that has the word messages printed across the top, and he places it back on his desk. Are you kidding me? I put my hands on my hips.
These are all very important to know, he explains. What if a call comes in and I'm not here, and you don't know where the message pad is?
You mean this pad on top of the desk with the word messages on it? And I grab it.
Well, sure, you know where it is now. And he takes it from my hand. And that's not really supposed to be moved unless there's an actual message.
And he puts it back in its spot. Is this a girl thing, I ask? Because I can do anything you can do. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean the only thing I need to know is about a stapler. I can do more than staple and unstaple, you know.
I know it, he says. The magnetic paperclip tray.
He holds it up for me. Ugh, I groan.
What?
If I'm going to be a partner here, you need to tell me the stories. What do? You know, like the real Bigfoot type things that people call you about.
Partner?
And his eyes roll up.
Who said partner? I don't remember saying anything about partner. I'm the founder and president of Bigfoot Detectives, Inc. Read the sign.
He picks up the crudely carved wooden sign from the desk and he points to it.
You'll be my assistant. Assistant! I thought I made that perfectly clear.
Maybe I want to be the partner. Wit, Sky, Bigfoot Detectives, Inc. That has a great ring to it.
Well, first of all, it would be Sky Wit, if anything. And secondly, the only way I would ever make someone partner is if it would be someone who I knew was planning on staying for a really long time.
I don't say anything.
You said you're leaving, right? Isn't that what you said?
I think about it again, and then I pick up the stapler and a bunch of loose papers, and I staple them all together. Assistant it is, I say.
Oh, actually,
Tobin reaches for the papers in my hand.
Those aren't supposed to be stapled.
The green phone jingles and Tobin dives for it, and he answers it on the first ring, and papers go flying.
Hello, Bigfoot Detectives, Inc. This is Tobin Sky, lead detective. What Bigfoot concern may we help you with today?
He grabs a pencil from a styrofoam cup on the desk and he begins to scribble furiously on his yellow pad. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, he says between pauses. Interesting. Of course, we can come right away. Yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you, calling. Thank you, Mrs. Dickerson. Goodbye. He hangs up the phone. He looks at me over his glasses with a big, goofy smile on his face, and he waves the yellow pad in the air. Your very first Bigfoot sighting. Are you ready? Ready for what? Only to change your life forever, he says, tightening the chin strap on his safari hat. And I think about it. I guess, I say. There's been another sighting at Mrs. Dickerson's, and she needs us out there right away to lift some possible prints. You got a bike? I shake my head. Well, that's okay. I'll give you $1. A what? You can ride on the handlebars. Oh, I have 2 words for you, I say. No and way. He doesn't even hear me. Let's go. And he hollers with excitement, grabbing the handle of a black leather case and scrambling out the door. So as I said, the optional assignment you have is, how would you feel going to look for the Bigfoot? Would you be interested in doing that or not?